Hello and welcome to Little Sue and to the Smash That Small paper pad hosted by Deb Houck of Crafty Cottage here on YouTube. All the participants who are taking part in this collaboration will be linked in the description box below. Please go over and check out everybody else's videos. We all make different things and we're all inspired by different ideas as well. So last month I picked this paper pad. Now I haven't quite managed to finish this paper pad. So out of the 44 sheets that were left from last year when I did actually use it, I think I showed you this one, I still have 7 full sheets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So I've still got 7 full sheets, and then I've got this one that I've literally just cut a strip off of it because I really liked this one and I really wanted to use this one. And then obviously I've still got this one with a pentagon, no it's not, heptagon, I don't know, whatever the 6-sided one is. And my box of scraps, which has got more in it now because I have added more to it. I accidentally cut, there would have been 8 sheets if I hadn't accidentally cut one of the sheets wrong and then had to cut into the other sheet. So that technically is a 6x6 sheet. It's just the fact that I really messed up my cutting. So that's all the scraps that I've got left, which is quite a lot, as well as 7 full sheets and the 2 part sheets. So last month I made 4 pocket letters and the 4 mini pocket letters and the 2 big 9 sleeve full sleeved pocket letter. And then this bag. Now in the video I did say that I was going to leave this base unglued to store it flat, but then when I was doing my Christmas in July I ended up making quite a few of these little gift bags, slightly bigger than this one but smaller this way. But I did notice that I'd glued it together and I'd watched Sam of Mixed Up Crafts make her gift bags, and she was folding them like how you'd buy a gift bag in the shop, and I thought I really liked that, so I started doing that. And when I pulled out to do this month's, I ended up doing the same again. So I glued this down and then literally folded it as if, so it still stores flat, just needs something heavy on top of it to store it. So that's what I'd made last month. So this month, like I said in the video, I was going to use these paper pads and make another 2 gift bags. And I did, but I used the measurements for the Christmas in July, my Christmas in July that I'm doing. I used those measurements to give it a much bigger base. So hold them that way. You can see it's bigger this way, but it's shorter and also smaller. But even though it's shorter and smaller, it still looks more roomy inside this one than it does inside this one. So I definitely like the measurements for this one better and I did the same. I have folded them all so that they all fold flat and can be stored. Now, I haven't put hole punches in any of the bags because I'm actually thinking that I might use pegs. I've got a couple of Christmas pegs that I might use to just peg them, or I'll put handles on them, or I might just put a bow across the front, or paper clip even. That might look quite nice. Even just an altered paper clip on it, it'd look quite nice. So I don't know how I'm going to be closing them, so I haven't put the hole punches in, but that's easy enough to do nearer the time. So that's the 2 gift bags that I made. I then said that I wanted to make quite a few cards. Now, I haven't made as many as I wanted to. I've literally only made 2 sort of sets. So I used the tartan paper and this snowman because I absolutely love this combination together. I ended up using white card bases. Now, I wish I had cream card bases because I didn't like the white when it was showing through, which is why I've ended up completely covering the fronts and not leaving a border. I also didn't like the mirror mat card. If I just show you there, I don't think it goes as nicely. So yet again, I wish I had a gold mirror mat card to go with these sets. So like a cream base with a gold mirror mat card, which is why I haven't finished this lot, because that's one of the things that I'm going to try and get is cream card bases and gold mirror mat card. I'd quite like to try and get a hold of some of that to make another set of these, but leave a border around it. So I've got a big, I think this is 6 by just short of 5. Just get my ruler here. So just short of 6, and yeah, just short of 5. So a 5 by 6 card. And then this one is just over 3.5 by 3 3/4. And then this tiny little one is 3.5 by 3. So I've got 3 different styles of the same card. So once I'd finished this set, I then decided to replicate the same sort of layout, and I did this set here. So this is the big one, which is probably the same, just short of 6 by just short of 5. Actually, this one might be a full 5. Yeah, so this one is the full 5. It was this one that I ended up doing. I cut these strips too thick, which is how I ended up having to cut into another strip to get these 2 bases. So like those ones, I did the exact same. So they're different size cards. Like the other one, they're on white card bases that I don't actually like. But I do really like my cards. So I haven't put sentiments on them. Now, the reason for that is I don't know who these are going to be going to. And I know some of the nursery children in Jack's nursery do not celebrate Christmas. And we're not allowed to send them a Happy Christmas or a Merry Christmas. It has to be Season's Greetings cards or Winter Wishes. So I haven't put any sentiments on them because I don't know who they're going to, and I don't know if they celebrate Christmas or not. So I wanted to leave them blank until I knew, like, because this one here, it'd be a perfect season's greetings one, and this one, it'd be a perfect winter wishes, because obviously there's snowmen on it. So they don't have to have Merry Christmas on them. Now, the next thing I did is going from my Christmas in July series that I'm doing, I made little tea light boxes. I decided to do that again. Now, this is using the papers that I only had one of, because I thought these are perfect for that then, because the double-sided papers that I only had one of that I really liked to try and make the gift bags, obviously I couldn't. I decided to make them into the tea light boxes. So I've got little tea light boxes which are perfect for adding sequin mixes. You could add embellishments, gems, chocolates if you wanted to, or a tea light. I do have a tea light here that I use sometimes, and it literally does fit a tea light candle perfectly, which is why they're called tea light boxes. So I've made 2 of them. Now I'll probably choose another Christmas paper and make some more out of different Christmas papers as well. So that's... Now I have literally made 2 of everything. So I made 2 gift bags this month. I made 2 big cards, 2 sort of weird cards, and then 2 small cards, 2 tea light boxes. I've also gone and done the same with these. I've made 2 little die cut folder booklets. Now they've only got 1 pocket in them, and if I just get a scrap, it is a little pocket. It'll hold a couple of die cuts, some tags if you want to put tags in it. You could even put one of the dinky dies that you get in the range. A little dinky die would actually fit in here. Well, in this one anyway. Doesn't fit in this one. So I've got this one here with the robins and the holly berries. And these were using the single-sided papers. So this one and this one, they were single-sided papers. And I think I used one of each. Yeah. So I used 1 hollyberry paper with the scraps going in here. And no, I think I cut up both. Oh yeah, that's right. I cut up both sheets because I needed a front panel. So the front panel actually takes up a sheet and a bit, because this one is bigger than 6 by 6. No, it's not. It's 3 3/4 of an inch. So that's why I didn't have enough of the sheets to fit, because this along here is just short of 6. Actually, it's just bigger than 6, the inside of it. So I didn't have enough scraps left to finish off this one, but I just cut into it anyway. So that is the little robin folder. I did use the last of these Velcro dots that I got in Poundland. I am definitely going to have to find somewhere else that does these little Velcro dots, because I really like them, but I'm going through them too quickly. and you only get 8 in a packet from Poundland, which isn't actually worth it when you think about it. This one, I used 3 different papers to make this one. Now, this one is double-sided, but on the back of it, it's the snowflakes one, and it blends too much into the snowmen. But I really like the Noel, so I wanted to use the Noel. So I had to find another paper that I really liked, and it was this one. Now, this one is a double-sided one, but the front and back sort of, they're too similar for me. I like ones that, like this, where you've got the words, but it's a cream background, but because it still looks quite full, it looks different. Whereas I feel as if that one's too similar. Now, this was the second one I did. I made the Robin one first, and that's how I ended up just using the 2 papers in it. But I wasn't keen on how it turned out. So when I made this one, I wanted to try and do it differently. So I've got the snowflakes there and the snowflakes down here, and then I've got Noel paper there with the Noel going down the front here, and obviously the snowmen going all the way through it because I love the snowmen. Now, with these scraps, they are big enough that I could actually make some more of these little smaller cards, which is what I am going to do with these ones. So that is my projects for this month. Now, obviously, I will have this paper pad finished next month, especially with there only being 8 full sheets. Not 8, 7 full sheets left, and these 2. And all my scraps. I am going to keep a hold of a lot of my scraps in here to use with the pocket letters. Because what I like doing is using the scraps and die cutting. So like this one, I could die cut a sort of embellished rectangle or square and put it on here like that, just to give it some pattern. So that's what my plan is I'll be keeping most of the scraps, but the bigger ones I will be turning into cards. Hopefully I'll get that finished next month. So thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Please go and check out all the other participants in this collaboration. We all make different things, we're all inspired by different things, like I said. Now, I know there's a couple of things I'd quite like to try, which I need to go back and watch videos to figure out how to do them, because I've seen quite a few that I'd like to try myself. So thank you again, everyone, and I will see you all again next month, where I will have this one finished. Bye for now.